Time. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Shawn Porter, weighed in at 147 pounds even. That's the welterweight maximum. He's got a reach of about 70 inches, and that's pretty good for someone who only stands 5'6" tall.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's Shawn Showtime Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top. From the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for...
You can tell. They ring the bell, and here we go. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Quick punch scores. Missing with the hook. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five.
So it's plan B time after being knocked. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hold someone. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punching. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he scores with the counter. The jab slightly off target. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Nice punch. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Threw the uppercut, but did not score.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight has been everything it was cracked up to be. It could still go. And there's the bell to start the round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
We're supposed to be the pros, Tom. I have no idea how this is going. But their approach to this next round, look at them. Confident as though they're fresh as a daisy.
Well done with that counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That one will count. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good one. There's a counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Perfect punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, they ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. That hook was off target. That counter shot lands. Continues to touch him up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who will. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the... Why weren't they covering up? Down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. The perfect counter lands. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. They're always looking for that KO. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good right hand. And now going for the finish. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He threw a punch and just got countered. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No doubt about who won that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Only catching air with that hook. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Couldn't land that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Jab does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it, hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, John, and he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
You know, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
That punch landed. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. That hook won't score.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
The referee really thinking about stopping it. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what